Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Modded Superflat. Hope everybody is having a good day. Guys, I want to apologize for the last video. The editing, I'm not sure what happened on that. I was editing it and I thought everything was going good, and then when I uploaded it, there was a bunch of mistakes. I apologize, it's not going to happen again. And I just want to say that that video, when I downloaded it from YouTube to re-edit it, got corrupt somehow. So I've got to explain everything that happened in that episode briefly, and then we're going to move on with today's episode. So let's go ahead and get started because we have a lot to do. Alright guys, so last episode we had worked on two different things. The first being equivalent energistics. And equivalent energistics is a mod that incorporates EMC into your system, into your ME system, and it's a very, very good mod. Let me grab some tools really quickly, and then I'm going to show you everything that we did. Starting with the EMC stuff, I'll explain everything that you need to know, how to do it. It's actually relatively simple. It just takes a little bit of work to get to it, and X, there we go. Fantastic. So to start off with this equivalent energistics mod, you need an EMC assembler, and if we go downstairs, you need an EMC condenser. Those two things are your base blocks in the mod, and then you need this thing inside of here called a tome. When you craft a tome, you need to right-click it to assign it to your player model. And you do that because when you play, you want to make sure that all of the stuff that you've learned inside of this table is assigned to that book, and that's what that right-clicking does. So what this mod does is it takes all of the stuff that you've learned in that table and makes it into a crafting recipe. So everything that we've done inside of there is now a crafting recipe inside of inside of our ME system. And what we can do is we can feed this condenser EMC. You see how it's got like 4 million in Walla right now? What that's going to do is that's going to continue to just turn EMC into storage. These EMC crystals are our storage. As you can see, I have 269 million EMC in the system right now. So anytime I want to craft something, let's go down and say we need a Klein star for something. That right there is going to use those crystals, and it's going to craft that Klein star. So what I've done is I've turned the majority of our EMC into that, but we're also pumping all of the new EMC stuff that we're making into the system for it to work. So now I want to go over to the farm and show you what I've done there really quickly. Alright, so over here is where we have all of our cows making EMC, right? All of the basins and everything. Well, instead of that instead of all of that stuff making like dark matter or shiny blocks, we have it still making shiny blocks, but instead of making it into EMC right away, we ship it to our ME system. And what that does is we use an export bus on the ME system, and the ME system will then pump it into that condenser. So that is equivalent energistics in a very, very fast nutshell. It's not as hard as you think it is. It's actually relatively easy, and it's a very, very fun mod. So all of those shiny ingots that we're making, or all those shiny blocks that we're making, are being pumped into here and turned into EMC for storage. So now that we've covered that, I also did Aurora Cascade. Now, Aurora Cascade is a little bit harder. It requires a lot to do with these crystals. So essentially what I made was I made a cascading synthesizer, this guy right here. To do cascading synthesizer, I had to do a vortex infusion, and then this is the vortex table. So I had to basically place the table down and place the pedestals around it. And then I had to feed it those white crystals. And once it made the synthesizer, I was able to make angel steel. Angel steel to the 1st degree. This is angel steel right here. And essentially what angel steel does is, let's make like 10 of it really quickly, and I'll show you. So angel steel is a steel that you can throw on the ground, and it will multiply as it upgrades. So as you can see, we have 1 to the 1st degree, but we have 1 to the 3rd degree. So what is important about that is that I want to make like gem armor in this episode, and to make gem armor, you will need, for the boots, you're going to need the Swift Wolf's Rending Gale, which requires 11th degree. So after sitting here for about 20 minutes throwing stacks and stacks and stacks of angel steel on the ground, I finally got 11th degree done. So that was pretty much all we did last episode, because it took so long to get that stuff done. The Aurora cascade was pretty much took the longest. So now you are all caught up on what we did. Right, so the one thing I've been wanting to do for a while in this world is I have been wanting to make a Tinker's crossbow. Because we're going to be starting to fight bosses soon, and we need something that's going to be totally BA to beat the face into these bosses. So I've already made some of the patterns. I need to go and see if I have a tough tool pattern. But just in case I don't, I'm going to make a pattern. So I've been doing my research on crossbows and what is going to be the best situation for us, and I think I have pretty much everything settled now. So for the string, we're going to use the heat string from the nether spiders. For the crossbow pattern limb, we're going to be using signalum. For the crossbow body, we're going to be using enderum. And then for the tough tool binding, we're going to be using magic wood to add a modifier. So here's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead, grab enderum. And then we're going to need enderum. We're going to need signalum or signalum. Then we're going to need magic wood. Magic wood. Magic wood. I don't know if I have any string from the nether yet, though. No, we don't have any string from the nether. Alright, hopefully we can just run to the nether really quickly and see about killing a spider or two. In the meantime, I'm going to get this stuff smelting. Okay, I was just making sure. Okay, we're good to go there. Fantastic. Alright, so we gotta see what patterns we have. None of these patterns are going to help us. Alright, so we need to go and grab some gold to make new patterns. Which means we're going to have to do the part builders really quickly. Alright, so glad I checked that because I wasn't sure if I had any of the patterns or not. Alright, so let's go ahead and do part builder. I guess that goes the other way. There we go. There we go. And this'll be fine. So we're going to need 6 gold. There we go. Alright, so that'll make our patterns, and when we come back, I'm not sure if I can just put all of this into the system or not. I'll try. That won't hurt anybody, I suppose. So what do we need? We're going to need 4 signalum, 5 enderum. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this right here. We've already got some stuff in there, so let's see. Enderum is going to be the body, so we need 5 of that. And then the crossbow limb is going to be 4, so put that in there. 6 for that. And then we should be good to go. Hopefully those don't mix. Also, I'm just going to go ahead and cast the rest of whatever this stuff is. Okay, fantastic. So let's go ahead and run to the nether really quickly and see if we can get some heat string for our guy. It should be on normal mode. So we are looking for the Heath Scar spiders. Not those guys, the other ones. That's not it either. Wow, look at all those wither skeletons. Now, of course, the one time that I come to the nether to find the giant spiders that would typically freak me out pretty much are not here. When I need them to be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna cut real fast until I find a spider. I'll be right back. Alas, I have found you. You shall die, spider, in the noblest of battles. Sort of. You didn't give me any string. Spider. Spider, what are you doing? Okay, I've got 9 string. That should be enough. Those spiders freak me out, dude. I hate like anything creepy crawly. They're so bad. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna dude, look at all those freaking. Whenever I was over here trying to kill withers to, like, you know, kill withers to get stuff, no, couldn't be there. But as soon as I come back for not withers, it's like 875 million there. That's right, I made up a number. Alright, so we are good to go. Alright, let's go ahead and cast our new fun tools here. So we'll need this, this, you. And what is first? I actually don't even need for this one to be in there. What do we have first over here? We have Signalum, so we want the crossbar pattern to be Signalum. So you do your little Philly thing. And then I'm gonna put an ingot cast down. Okay, we don't have enough of it. There we go. So let's go ahead and fill that one up with Enderum. Okie dokes, artichokes. And fantastic. Okay, so let's grab both of those, and I'll grab this too. Alright, so let's go ahead and assemble our crossbow and then add our modifiers. Now, the good thing is that we can have like 7 modifiers. Not like 7, but I was looking through this book because I remember a long time ago that I want to say it was Blockville Season 2 that there was another modifier that we hadn't been using. And it was a player head. It was a golden player head. And I wasn't sure if it was still in the game or not. And at the very end here is right here it is. And you can actually craft that now. So that is fantastic. So what we need is, we need 2 notch apples. I am missing gold. Alright, have I not learned gold? Hold on, let me... It's like the one, like, super... I really have not learned gold. Wow. Okay, then. This goes to show you some of the stuff you think you know, you know. You think you know, but you really don't. Oh, snap. Alright, so we're going to need 2 apples. Let's go ahead and craft that. Okay, I apparently do not know gold blocks either. I thought I did. I apologize. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. We're going to need 2 notch apples. 2 of you. Come on. Come to daddy. So that's going to make us 2 of those. It's kind of slow, the crafting system, but it's fine. Then we're going to need diamond blocks. There's 1, 2. So that'll be modifier for each one. Then we're going to need nether stars. We'll need 2 of those. Then we're going to need gold blocks. We'll need 2 of those. Then we're going to need 2 diamonds. Let's grab these. And then how do we make this player head? Well, I guess it would just be called head. Not that one. It is the... I don't see it. Hold on. Where'd it go? I thought it was just in here. I want to say... Hold on. Is it a golden player head? Yeah, there it is. This. How do I make that? I've only got 1 of those. I wonder if it's because I died. How could I kill myself real fast? Hold on. I need a way to die. I need to die. Put all that in there. Put all that in there. Bed is set. You. Is there a... Okay, here we go. Kill me, skeletons. Shoot me in the face. Is that all you guys got? Is that all you got? Huh, you chumps? Hopefully this will drop my head. Pretty sure it will. There we go. We have died. Let's grab our armor. I'm on my way. I've been watching Hot Tub Time Machine. It's stuck in my head. I'm on my way home, sweet home. How am I not flying? I guess I had an angel ring on me or something. Wing? It's fine. Alright, let me grab this, and we're gonna go outside, and you gonna die tonight, player. Death. They can come get me. There we go. Okay, so we got our player head. We got our flight back. Let's go, baby. So now we have 2 player heads. We can make another golden one of those. Fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and start assembling, shall we? Grab all that. So the first thing that I want to do is I need to make my cross or my binding out of the magical wood, so that gives us an extra modifier because it's like a writable one. So we're gonna go you, and I need to craft my string, which will be this one and this one. Fiery bowstring. And if we look on this, so starting off, we have 2 modifiers. It came with 1. We added 1. It does 11 damage and a draw speed. The draw speed is really fast, and the durability is pretty good. So this is pretty good so far. So we'll take that, and then we need to do a bunch of stuff to this thing. Not to mention it's going to level itself up because we have iguana tweaks. So first things first, you, then you, then, so that doesn't work, even though it says it's a modifier in the book, but it doesn't work for that. Well then, I apologize. I'm gonna. All right, so I'm gonna cut in real fast and say that I skipped the head part of the video because we went and got ahead. We had to kill ourselves, but it's not letting me add it as a modifier, even though it's in the book on the very last page. So it's not letting me add it. So if you're wondering where these heads came from, I made them, and it is right here. Adds a modifier to the tool slot. Yeah. If it has target lock, it will only work on that. For creative types or map makers. Okay, so apparently that doesn't work. Anyways, we have 1 left. We'll put that on there. So we have 5 base modifiers. And this thing is kicking butt. Now, the only thing that we really need to put on this is quartz and moss, because we'll want... Well, now, I guess it really doesn't need moss. But the more quartz we put on here, the better. And I want to learn quartz. And did we ever make the auto crafting forge thingy? This guy. We need wool. Do we have any wool? Let's craft 6 pieces of wool. Or 7 just to be sure. There we go. This thing is like an automatic forge. And it's awesome. So, let's grab some quartz. And I'll craft like 400. Oh, that's going to take a while. Anyways, so when we put quartz on this thing, it's going to start upping the damage, right? We have 4 modifiers, plus when we go and kill with it, it's going to just keep getting stronger and stronger. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put 1 piece of moss on this just so it repairs. And I'm going to put the rest quartz on there. And then for our bolts, I'm going to use enderum. Basically, I'm going to cast a tool rod. And then I'm going to fill that tool rod with enderum. That's going to make a bolt. And then you have to make one of these guys. It's like a blade or something. I forget what it's called. Do I have another pattern somewhere? Let me grab another pattern. And I'm gonna make the bolts too. The bolts are gonna be made out of enderum as well. And there, so this is the fetching that we'll need. And the fetching can be made out of oak leaves, slime crystal, or slimy leaves. We are going to be making that out of a slime crystal. So once I have all of that stuff together, I'll come back and show you. Alright, so it is time to make our bolts. And we're going to basically apply the same thing to this. All of these modifiers. I don't think I need anything else from there. It kind of makes me sad those golden heads don't work. I really wanted an extra modifier. Now, bolts, I've got an Enderum bolt, and that pretty much does the most damage. It's got good durability. The fletching is very good for flight, things like that. So this thing initially is going to come with about 16 attack damage, and it's going to do 141 in durability. So we need to go ahead, add a bunch of modifiers to this thing. There we go. Now, one thing you need to remember, I think I've already said this, is that these are going to gain modifiers as we go. Both of them will gain modifiers as we kill. It's not nighttime right now, so I can't exactly show you, but here's the game plan, right? So for these bolts, I'm going to use two, or actually, you know what? I'm going to use one moss on the bolts, so they repair themselves and we get more moss back, obviously. And then I'm going to use the rest quartz. And the reason why I'm deciding to only use one moss is because I'm pretty sure when Iguana Tweaks levels these up, it's going to make it to where it adds another moss eventually. I'm also going to add a little bit of durability to this. So it's going to take it up to 191 if we do that. I don't think that'll do anything for damage. So can I not go above 191? Because that's not showing that updating. That did not do anything. Okay, it says 140. Oh, it just needs to repair itself now. So if I hold these in my hand, they'll repair themselves. So now what I've got to do is I've got to just kill. I've got to kill is all I've got to do. For the rest of the modifiers on the bolts, I'm going to use quartz. So we have one modifier remaining on that. I'm going to use quartz. I've already put the quartz on here. I don't know if I have a watch of flowing time, but I might make one. Let's go ahead and make a watch of flowing time, and I'll show you why. Be pretty easy to make, actually. So we need 4 dark matter. Dark matter. For those, go. I forgot that this thing takes a little while. Oh, good lord. I thought it was going to be, like, quick. Not. Psych. Played you. Yeah, it's got to craft all that. Anyways, the watch of flowing time is going to speed time up so we can skip daytime over and over again. And it's going to allow us to be able to just keep killing and killing and killing. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to level these up to like mastery level. That way I can get the most damage out of them. The goal here is to be able to kill either a Wither or the Ender Dragon in one hit. So right now we're doing 96 hearts with the attack on this bow. And this one is doing, it only says 4 hearts. I think that's manual attack. The attack damage is 16. That's 32 hearts. So we're at about 132 damage right now with just this basic setup. And let me grab let's see, can I just craft it from here? So we are missing glowstone. And let me go ahead and craft 2 glowstone. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then I'm going to need some sort of fuel in my inventory. So what we're going to do is I'm going to click G so that I can consume that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click fast forward. And right now we are speeding up time. As you can see, the moon is flying really, really fast. So that's going to speed up time, make mobs spawn, and I'm going to go kill. So that pretty much does it for the crossbow. I'm going to take a quick break, guys. When we come back, we're going to work on something else, and I'll show you the crossbow when we come back, but it's on to new stuff. All right, and we are back. I have been killing. Unfortunately, I don't think that I can level my crossbow up anymore. It is like new plus is the skill level. Now, the bolts themselves, they are skill level awesome. Now, I don't know what the skill level between these are, but if you look at our chat here, between using the clock, you can see like pretty much all the upgrades that we have been hitting on these things. So, lots and lots of upgrades, and one thing that we need to do now is we need a lot of quartz. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to craft like 400 of those. We'll let that go for just a second, but I want you to look at this. So right now, I'm going to try to calculate the damage. So right now, this is doing plus 23. Plus 23 attack damage is like double in hearts, essentially. So that's like what, 46 attack damage to hearts. Hold on, let me make sure that I'm doing that right. Attack to hearts, a 10 attack damage. I just want to make sure that I'm doing this right. I'm pretty sure, yeah. The player has 20 health, 10 hearts, blah blah blah. Just want to make sure. For example, an attack with the fist does 10 damage or 1 heart. Okay, yeah. So we do like, as of right now, we do 46, and then this one has 98. So that's like 145 or 150 damage. So 150 damage right now. But that is excluding all the quartz we are about to dump on these things, and it must be raining outside. Yeah, when it rains, it's terrible because I can't get my I can't get into my enemy system because it's raining in the mining world as well. All right, so let's grab the quartz and come on, there we go. Sorry, that's we're gonna have to figure out something out for that, I think. There we go. Take all those, and so each one of these has a lot of modifiers. The bolts have 5, the crossbow has 6, and it also learned a bunch of quartz by itself as well as lapis. I'm a little confused as to why I can't finish leveling up though. I'm gonna use the rest of those modifiers for sure. So there's 5 modifiers, 6 modifiers, 4. So right now it's just doing more and more damage as it goes. I do love attack damage. This thing is going to be a beast, yo. Right, let's put some more on there. We got 2 modifiers left. 720 quartz on this thing. Jesus, dude. And a little bit more. I wish the system went faster. How much is left? Let's cancel the rest of that, and then, because we're going to need even more. Let's do 400. There we go. So let that go. Put you there. Is that going to finish? That's not going to finish. Okay, we still have 1 modifier. This thing has moss 4 on it, which means it's like super repair. Grab you. And, oh, so it's still got 1 more modifier on it. So right now it's still doing plus 98 attack damage. There must be another attack damage somewhere else that I'm not seeing. Plus 22 hearts. I don't know what like the actual attack speed is though, because that's only like 40 hearts. There's no way it's doing less than that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We're just gonna have to see how much damage it does in just a second, because I am gonna be doing something in just a second. So we're up to 24 hearts total, but it says the attack damage against different things. It's got to do way more damage than that, you know. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab some more quartz. And in the meantime, while we do that, well, today we're going to be fighting the Ender Dragon, right? I've been wanting to do this for a while. We need to make something called the end cake to get to the end. End cake. This guy right here. So let's go ahead. Can we craft cake? We cannot. I'm going to have to work on crafting that. Do I have any Eyes of Ender? Do I have any Ender Pearls? Have plenty of Ender Pearls. Do I have any Blaze Powder? Do I have any rods? You can craft Blaze Rods. Yeah, so I'll have to make the cake in just a second. So I'm going to cut here really quickly. I'm going to come back. I'm going to have the cake ready. And we're going to continue leveling these up. I'll show you the final levels when we get there. Right now, that went up to plus 26 attack damage, so it's definitely growing. Alright, so I think I am ready to fight the dragon. I just need to grab some food. I think I have steak. Alright, let's do steak, and let's nom that. So I've made this thing called the end cake. The end cake allows us to teleport to the end. We just need to fill it up. There we go. Put that there, and then all we have to do is just take a bite of it. Alright, so to the nether, or not to the end to fight the dragon. So this is going to be exciting. I really want a one-hit kill, like more than anything. So, where's the dragon? There we go. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and, you know what? Here, let's just do this. Let's see what happens. Right in the face. Yes! One hit kill with a regen. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. That's what's up. So we know for a fact that we can do at least 200 damage with our crossbow per hit. And this thing is a beast, man. Now, I would be curious to see about the Wither as well. The Wither will be a little bit different, I'll be honest with you, because we fought him so many times already. We have to wait for the heart here, but so we one-hit killed the dragon. And I think we're gonna try the Wither next, actually, if I have skulls. I don't know if I have skulls or not, but we could always go to the nether. So what this here does is this allows us to make awakened draconium. So come on, baby. Come to daddy. There we go. Alright, let's head back to the overworld now. And with Draconic Evolution, we can respawn the dragon as much as we like. You know what? I wonder, how many hearts do I have? I have 10 yellow hearts and 18 regular hearts. That could work. I need 2 more red hearts, though. Do I have a bag of holding? I have 2 bags of holding. Let me check these really quickly. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright, I was gonna say I can make heart canisters if I really wanted to. Alright, skull. Alright, I have no wither skulls. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the wither, grab some skulls. And when we come back, we are going to fight a wither and see how the crossbow does. Okay, folks, it is that time. I just got back from the nether. We are going to kick a little wither butt. And what we're going for, obviously, is a one-hit kill. But for some reason, you know, I just don't think it's going to happen. So I'm going to grab a sword here. I feel like the Wither's going to be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's going to be a ninja. So I've got to be ready for a ninja. So I wonder what sword does the most damage. I can make a quick sword. It wouldn't take very long. Sanguinite does 54. Do I have any Sanguinite? I do not. I feel like one of these is Sanguinite. Ardite, Adamantine. Oh yeah, so none of those are Sanguinite. Alright, I'll just grab my Charterite sword and we'll be good to go. Good to go. Tarts. Must be over her. There we go. We shouldn't need anything for our health because my armor is super BA. Best armor ever. Oh, I wanted to make the gem armor today as well. I don't think we're going to make that yet. I think I'm going to hold off on the gem armor. I'm kind of curious as to what's better, the gem armor or the draconium armor. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, this should be good. Let's do this dang. You going down. Let me make sure I'm locked and loaded. Hey, over her. This side. Okay. One hit kill, baby. Oh yeah. That was awesome. But that one only gave me 1 wither star that time. Or nether star, but nevertheless, I can now hit one-hit kill boss mobs. And that makes Jevin happy. So we have made 1 O-prickin' P thingy thing. This thing is a beast. You know what I'm noticing, though? Is that it seems like it's gaining hearts as we go. Because it did say 80 before, and now it says 101. This one says 8. So, anyways, I think that is going to do it for this episode. I want to thank you all for watching, as obviously. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and this is iJevin. Peace out, everybody.